3 raised to the power of y is equal to 32 over 27. Find x and y respectively. Oh my God. This is simple, like just too simple. So let's get started now. Let's dismantle this kind of problem. Let's dismantle it. All right. So let's get started. Now, okay. So we realize that this 3 over 4, this x is affecting both of them actually. So this y is affecting both of these guys. So the best way you can go about that is just to say, okay, let's try and do some interesting work here. So 3 over 4 raised to the power of x, and we have 2 over 3 raised to the power of y is equal to 32 over 27. All right. So now let's go on. Let's move on. Let's move on with the problem now. So we can say that this is the same thing as 3 raised to the power of x over 4 raised to the power of x times, I can say this times 2 raised to the power of y over 3 raised to the power of y. Okay. And of course, that will be, now 32 is 2 raised to the power of 5. 2 raised to the power of 5. That is 32. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. That is 2 in 5 places. That's going to give you 32. And of course, 27 here is 3 raised to the power of 3. All right. Okay. So now, I think this is the only odd guy amongst all these. So we have to analyze and break this guy down to 2 raised to the power of 2. All right. Let's go now. So we have 3 raised to the power of 3 over 4 is something as 2 raised to the power of 2. So that is 2x actually. So that is 2 raised to the power of 2x. Multiplied by 2 raised to the power of y over 3 raised to the power of y. And of course, we're going to be having 2 raised to the power of 5 over 3 raised to the power of 3. Okay, now let's try and do some indices here. Now we have 3, 3, 3. So and we have 2, 2, 2. Okay, let's try and bring all the 3 together and all the 2's together. All right, so I'm going to be having 3 raised to the power of x divided by 3 raised to the power of y. I'm still correct because it's actually down. Times 2 raised to the power of y divided by 2 raised to the power of 2x. Okay, and of course, that is 2 raised to the power of 5 over 3 raised to the power of 3. Now let's continue with our solution. Okay, there's a law in indices that says if we have a raised to the power x over a raised to the power y, once you have the same base but different powers and they are dividing, because these are the same base, different powers, and there's a division among them, you can see that is a raised to the power of x minus y. All right, so let's take note of that so I can bring in this formula to solve these problems here. So let's go now. So I can say that will be 3 raised to the power of x minus y. Yes. Times 2 raised to the power of y minus 2x. And of course, that will be equal to 2 raised to the power of 5 times, now, please note this. I can bring this guy up also. I can bring this 3 raised to the power of 3 up. But when I'm bringing this guy up, it's going to be 3 raised to the power of minus 3. So that will be times 3 raised to the power of minus 3. Yes, I'm very right. Yeah, I can do that. So that will be times 3 raised to the power of minus 3. So what can I do here? Okay, now the best I can do here is to compare both sides. So we have 2 here, we have 2 here, we have 3 here, we have 3 here. So you're going to compare these two sides, and these two sides. Yeah? So 2 and 2 and 3 and 3. So they're going to go together. So I'm going to be having 3 raised to the power of x minus y is equal to 3 raised to the power of minus 3. I think that makes sense. So now I can move on and see and do the same thing for okay, let me continue from there. Let me continue from this. Or better still, let me finish up this also. So I can say that is 2 raised to the power of y minus 2x is equal to 2 raised to the power of 5. All right, so let's do some canceling here. So 3 cancel out 3 here, 2 cancel out 2 here. So you see, very easy. When you compare both sides, you see that this cancel out this guy cancel out this guy. So I'm left with x minus y is equal to minus 3. And of course, on the other side, I also have y minus 2x is equal to 5. All right, so that is very easy. So let's go on now. So we're trying to find x and y. So we're not done yet. So we have an equation. We have equation 1 and we have equation 2. So I can easily do from simultaneous equation. You see, indices leading to simultaneous equation. So you have to be grounded, in your mathematics, actually, very grounded in your mathematics. Now let's see. I can do some interesting work here. So I can say I can transfer my x to the side, meaning I can say my x is minus 3 plus y. Okay? My x is minus 3 plus y. So I can call that equation asterisk. Let's call it asterisk. So x now is minus 3 plus y. So I can put in anywhere I see x. Let me call this one equation 1, and let me call this one equation 2. So you get what I'm saying now. So this is equation 1 and this is equation 2, and this equation asterisk. So I can say anywhere I see x, anywhere I see x, I can put it as minus 3 plus y. So I can do the same thing. So substitute for x in equation 2. So if you do that, that makes your work very, very easy. So meaning I'm going to be having y, your y is still y. So y minus 2x. But your x now is minus 3 plus y. So minus 3 plus y is equal to what? 5. So I can keep on like that. I can move on and say y minus. Now, minus 2, we open this bracket. So minus 2 times minus 3, that will give me plus 6. Okay? Minus 2 times plus y will give me minus 2y, and that is equal to what? 5. All right, so let's keep going then. Now, we're almost done, actually. We're almost done. Now, y minus 2y is going to give me minus y. So you collect like terms, right? So y minus 2y is going to give me minus y. Then transfer this guy to the other side. So that is minus y is equal to 5 minus 6. 5 minus 6. So I can easily say that minus y is equal to what? Minus 1. Did you get that? So 1 minus cancel out minus. Minus cancel out minus. So I can easily say that my y is equal to what? 1. So my y is 1. But I need to get my x at the same time because I'm not done yet. So I need to get my x. So I can say from equation asterisk, from asterisk, I can say that your x is equal to minus 3 plus y. Minus 3 plus y. So automatically, I'm going to be having x is equal to minus 3 plus y. And your y is what? Your y is what? 1. So that is plus 1. So I can say that my x is equal to what? Minus 2. So let's go back to the options that we have in the question. So the option says we have so let's see what we have. So option A, we have 2 and 2, B 1 and 2, C minus 2 and 1. I think that should be the answer. The answer should be C. That should be C. That should be C because it says x and y. So x and y. So x is minus 2 and y is 1. So I think that makes a lot of sense. That's very easy. So you see how easy this problem is. Very easy. Very easy. And that is just the end to that problem. Very easy. All right. So thank you guys.